Oh, it's time again. Hey everybody, I am Josh, and welcome back to Let's Kashyyk It Out.
That's not your name.
It could be, you don't know.
No, your name is Massey, and we all know it.
I mean, maybe.
Your name is Massey.
Okay. So we're gonna load our game.
Trying to take somebody else's internet. Okay.
Okay. We are going to head on over and explore the dark side dungeon place that's on this planet. But first, we're going to kill this horn calf hound.
Hey everybody, the train is here.
Ooh, sweet. A train.
Yeah, our house isn't far from some train tracks. I think the only thing they do is haul like commercial ore from like south to north.
Sing
I
about
think
drops
that's-
of Jupiter. That was a very useful cutscene. Thank you, game. Okay. So here we are. This is the last plot thing that we need to do before we can leave Dantooine. Or Dantooine. Sorry. Okay.
I think the droid is trying to communicate with us by cycling through a variety of languages.
Really?
Each time it spoke, it was using a very different alien dialect. The droid can
Picked up
probably
on that?
understand us. The only problem is it may not have been programmed with the phonemes of a language we can understand. I recognize this language as well. It's an archaic variant of the Selkath dialect spoken on Manaan. But why would a droid on Dantooine be programmed to speak ancient Selkath?
Oh, that explanation checks out.
It must be referring to Revan. The Dark Lord and Malak likely encountered this droid when they explored these ruins.
Okay.
You got all that from that gibberish?
Why they needed a monument to the Starforge is beyond me. Okay.
Ten revolutions would take more than 20,000 years. If this is true, then this droid is nearly 5,000 years older than the Republic itself. There must be some mistake.
There's no mistake because I am magic.
It's okay.
These builders must have been an extinct people. Though it is strange, there's no record of their existence. Even the archives of the Jedi Academy make no mention of them. In the years before the Republic, the Hutts were a dominant force in the galaxy, but they never constructed an empire. In fact, I know of no species that would fit with this information.
Yep, okay. Fascinating. Okay. Okay, so you don't actually know what it is. Because you're an idiot.
The droid is obviously not programmed with the knowledge we seek. The Starforge sounds like some type of weapon, perhaps. Though in fact, it could be anything.
I mean, it's called a Star Forge, not a Star Blower Upper, Bastila. It probably makes shit.
Maybe. That might explain how the Sith were able to amass a fleet so quickly. But I suspect the Starforge is more powerful than a mere factory. Maybe the droid has more information we can use. It seems to respond to you. Perhaps you should ask it something else.
Ah, your main character. What's her name? Busty Gazongas?
Yes, Busty Bazongas.
Busty Gazongas, the charmer of robots. Yes.
Yes. Okay. Okay, can you...
The droid must be talking about poor Nemo. The Council sent him here to investigate, and it cost him his life.
So wait, you're saying we just found Nemo? That's gonna make the whole movie a lot shorter. Okay.
Revan and Malik unlocked the sealed door and uncovered the secrets of the Starforge. Now Malik is using the Starforge to fuel his conquest of the Republic. We have to find out what they uncovered. We have to find a way to unseal these doors to learn more about the Starforge. The Republic is depending on us.
Thank you, Exposition Jones. Alright. Guardian Droid, eh? Well, have a tasty dose of disabled droid. No loot. Great, droid parts. Alright. Alright, can't slice it. Let's talk to it. Okay. Obviously, I'm going to insert my data pad. Okay. Okay. Identify the 3 primary life-giving seed world types. Okay. Well, obviously, oceanic, grassland, and arboreal. Because those are the only ones that make sense as life generating. I love how Star Wars just has, like, you know, single biome planets all over the place. Alright, Candace, what are we going to do with you here? Master Toughness, maybe. Or do we want to start engaging? No, I don't really think this is very useful. Yeah, level plus intelligence modifier. That's just not going to be very useful, so... Because Candace just doesn't have a very high intelligence. See, 10. Alright, Bastila. You are, as always, useless, but... Night speed is not bad. Stasis is not bad. Advanced throw lightsaber is probably not as good. Let's take stasis. There. Must never forget that this is Busty Gazanga's adventure. We seem to get 3 rounds after disabling the
You cannot win.
Just gotta wait until he frost. Oh, now he's just gonna save against him this time. I see. Are you freaking kidding me? Come on, just kill this thing. Yeah. Easy enough. Alright, so talk to it. Insert the data pad, talk to it. Great. Death-giving seed world types. Obviously, that's desert, which is a bullshit, but okay. Volcanic and barren. Kind of stupid, but whatever. Oh, Nemo's got remains on him. A sigil crystal and Jedi Knight robe, which is actually probably better than what we're currently using. Yeah.
Wearing a dead man stinks. Alright.
Okay. Hooray! We've found it. The MacGuffin.
This must be what Revan and Malak found when they entered this temple. This must be where their journey down the dark side began. This is a map.
Obviously.
Some sort of intergalactic navigational chart. Revan and Malak must have used this to lead them to the Starforge. We could use this map to follow their path and find the Starforge ourselves, but we must be wary. They may have laid traps or concealed what they found.
Okay. What is it
I
exactly?
don't know, but Revan and Malik were very interested in finding it. It must be a tool of some type, or maybe a weapon. Perhaps the Council can tell us more.
You're
I
a
think
tool of
this
some
map
type.
might be the key to finding the Starforge, whatever it is. See this world here? This looks like Korriban, a Sith world. And if that's Korriban, then this is Kashyyk, and Dantooine, and here's Manan. But there are pieces missing.
How does everyone in the
Maybe
galaxy
behind
know
the
about
space
Tatooine,
coordinates.
which is supposed to be this, like,
Data. And there doesn't seem to be
little-known
anything
backwater
indicating
in the
where
middle of
Starforge
nowhere?
itself might
Oh, this
be.
is like way in the past. So, you know, maybe it was
I
on a
was
better
thinking that
interstellar
too.
trade route
This
before,
map
you
can
know,
take us to the
they built a new
Starforge.
freeway through space.
I know
and
that
avoided a
Revan and
completely,
Malik
like,
visited Korriban at
I
least
mean,
once. Perhaps we discovered
possible,
something more there. They may have
but
found
no,
something
that's not the
in each of
truth.
other
That's not the
worlds
case
that
here.
completed the
Also,
map.
I think you're talking
Maybe
about
if we find all the pieces, they'll
Cadillac.
lead us to
Cadillac,
the
sorry.
Starforge.
Pontiac, different,
Some
yeah.
way to destroy
Cadillac
it.
is the one
We
that
must
used to
inform
be
the
on
Council of what
like
we've
a
discovered.
major road, and
They
then
must decide on the
Yeah.
next course of action. Though I
So no,
suspect
so-
our task has only just begun.
I'm sorry.
Okay. So
It's actually kind of a cute town.
that's that. That's this temple. We have to report back to the council, but we're not going to do that right away. Yeah, I agree, Doc Medic. Like, Tatooine is really overused, and there's nothing about it that's cool or interesting. It's just a desert planet. Like,
I think that's my problem overall with like Star Wars stuff is the single biome planets.
Let's make this quick.
yeah, it's kind of lame. Okay. Now, we haven't completed our quest to hunt down all the Mandalorians that are on Dantooine yet. So we're going to continue to do that a little bit. I'm not 100% sure where they are. Obviously not over here. Fine, I'll go kill stuff if that's what it takes.
So, Bastila, I heard a rumor that the Vulcans captured you without much of a struggle. It must be embarrassing to be bested by a handful of street thugs.
There were extenuating circumstances, and I can assure you, it took far more than a handful of Vulcans to subdue me.
Whatever you
She
say.
is so far up.
All I know is that if we had more Jedi like Bastila fighting against us in the Mandalorian Wars, my side might not have lost.
Bold talk from a broken-down mercenary who was serving at Davik's heel. I'd call you his pet cat hound. But they have enough loyalty not to turn on their masters.
Insults? Maybe if your master had trained your lightsaber to be as quick as your tongue, you could have escaped those Vulcans, you spoiled little Jedi princess.
I was not spoiled. I was given the same training as everyone else in the Order. You are nothing but a... No, I must not do this. There is no emotion. There is peace.
That's the problem with you Jedi. Always chanting about peace and control. Never up for a good fight. Well, except for Revan, I guess.
Enough, Mandalorian. I won't rise to your bait anymore. The game is over. Let us
Yes, you
continue
will.
on with what we were doing.
She likes him.
So, if there was any
She's
question,
hot for him.
if there was any question why I've got Canderous in my party along with Bastila, that should pretty much answer your questions right there. It's because Bastila hates Canderous and Canderous hates Bastila.
No, she's sweet on him. Otherwise, she would have just been like, "Why are you even talking to me? Just shut up."
She's
She wants the
she's pretty-
attention.
I mean,
she
that's fair,
wants
yeah.
the attention.
Bastila does.
She
really
wants
want attention.
him to acknowledge that she's good at something. Because she really wants to get in his pants.
I mean, maybe. I don't know. Like, Bastila ends up being a potential, like, romantic partner for the player character, spoilers. But, like, you know, she's terrible, so we won't be doing that. Also, I don't think that you can do that as a woman.
Kind of hot.
Yeah, Karth is the male one, which I'm not fond of Karth either. He's
Karth
kind of
is
a
a
whiny
whiny
bitch. Canderous is cool. HK-47 is cool. I think I already cleared out these Mandalorians here. Yeah, must have, because there's nobody here.
Anybody else is cooler than Karth the Bastard. Like, let's be honest.
Mission Vale.
Oh, she doesn't count.
She is like 13, which is just all kinds of ew.
Yeah, but she doesn't count because she's hardly, well, let's just say her only personality is I hang around with a big Wookiee. And that is pretty much the end of her personality.
That is pretty much the end of Mission's personality.
She's just so shallow. Like, she offers nothing. And, you know, no offense, Zanzibar isn't much better, but, you know, at least you can't listen to him one. You actually have to read him one, which makes it a lot easier. Because you don't have to read it.
Welcome to the show, Luna. Thank you, game, for putting these, respawning these random enemies, because this is surely adding to my value to my playthrough. Being able to every so often be forced to stop and murder wildlife. Speaking of, game developers in general, can we stop making player characters fight wolves? Like, I mean, I like doggos. Let's not treat doggos as monsters anymore.
Especially when monsters exist. Use real monsters. Sure, you can find some.
Okay. Container is empty. I mean, these Cathhounds are kind of monstrode, I guess, but like... Oh, here we go. These guys look like Mandalorians. I'm not fighting the stupid Cathhound game.
Ah, so this is the meddler. You have caused us far too much trouble for a mere Jedi.
Now this is what I've been waiting for.
I will hand your head to those of the other Jedi I have killed, and take yet another lightsaber for my own. Now you will know why the Mandalorians are feared.
Okay, cool. So...
Cool story, bro. Don't think I care.
I'm gonna stasis you and then sit. Ah, crap. This could go badly for me.
I'm here.
Pastilla! No wonder we're getting our asses kicked. Oh my god, Pastilla. Oh. Okay. Nothing like charging into battle with half of your, well, a third of your party off picking on Buffalo. You better use every part of that Cathhound Bastion. Alright, does this go to the Grove? That's where we need to be. No, that's Battalion Grounds. And that's back. Okay, no, I do have to go to the Battalion Grounds. I forgot where I was. Oh. We need to go to the Grove. Which there might be a way over here. Yeah, I think this is actually the one I took. Okay. Now, Candra's man. Why can I not walk through my companions with the blockage? This isn't the only game that does that. Looking at you, Bethesda.
Maybe it's just a trademark. Companions, nah, they're robots. In more ways than one.
Okay. Just in case this goes badly again, although it shouldn't. Yes.
I'm gonna save it in case these chuckle clubs do something stupid.
Yeah.
Because you know they're gonna. I mean, you do have basketball shoes.
So this is the...
Now,
I will...
Okay.
We'll just skip all that dialogue.
Alright. Now you, idiot woman. And you just shoot him, I guess. Okay.
She's not an idiot because she's a...
No.
She's
an idiot, though.
She's an idiot. Her womanness has nothing to do with her idiocy. Gotta put that out there.
Yay! There, when we actually work as a team.
Use your minds and take a step out of 10.
Okay, so we got 2 new lightsabers, a Vertbind cardio regulator, and sonic nullifiers. Ooh la la. Fancy. Okay, that container's empty. That's really all there is. Okay. Alright. Great. So that's actually done. Let's just warp back to the Ebon Hawk because that's the fastest way to get back here. Oh, Bastila, tell me what's on your mind.
No, not bothering you. Not exactly. I've been thinking about what the Jedi Council said about the two of us. There is a bond between us. I do not dispute that. I can feel it, as I'm sure you can. The nature of that bond and its effect on our mission remain in question.
Ew, are you hitting on?
Necessary, perhaps, but it is no guarantee of our success. I admit, I'm a little disturbed that such a bond could be possible in the first place. I saw your service records when you were transferred aboard the Ender Spire, but nothing beyond that. I know very little about you. I'd like to ask you some questions, given our relationship.
Ooh, a relationship.
Don't worry, these are simple questions. Nothing too intrusive. First, what kind of background do you have?
Kind of a chartreuse.
Good.
I like how the first, one of the first answers you can give her is, I'm sick of answering questions.
Hi, I'm Nate, and I have the attention span of a placewater, and walk away.
Yes. Well, the truth is, I was studying how you responded to my questions. Your reactions helped me judge you. This was a test for me to learn more about your character.
Oh, really?
You were honest, which is good. And you treated this as a serious matter, which it is. This bond we share will shape both our destinies. It is not to be taken lightly. But I imagine you've had enough questions for a while. So many things have happened to you since Taurus. It's probably a lot for you to absorb. We can speak again later, after you've had time to think about all this.
Hey,
Great.
hey, Bastila,
Fantastic.
does the Jedi Council, hire any, proctologists so they can find your head?
Ooh. Burn.
She's so up her own ass.
She is a little bit up her own ass. Yeah, not gonna lie.
I thought Jedi were supposed to be humble. She's not.
Not a fan of Bastila. Not a fan of Karth either.
Yeah, but Karth
I'm
is
sorry, Doc, but Karth is not
Karth is just really
cool.
whiny.
Alright, so I gotta find...
Admittedly, he's probably seen some shit, so he deserves to be a little whiny, but...
I think I commented on this the last time I played this, but I like how, like, we have a universe full of space aliens and stuff, and, like, we're here with Canderous Odo and Bastila whatever, and John from
Have you found the
accounting.
Mandalorian raiders yet? Thank you, young master. My daughter can now, I think, rest in peace. Here is the reward I promised you.
Yeah, whatever.
No, please take it. This pitiful amount will never be enough for what you have done for me. Again, I thank you. I will be sure to tell the council of your great deed.
Okay, great.
I mean, at least Star Wars has aliens that aren't human but with ridges on their forehead. Or human but with spots.
I mean, that's true. Although, like, there is a reason that Star Trek continues to use aliens that aren't very alien-looking. It's to make them easier to, like, humanize, because Star Trek is, at its heart, an interpersonal drama, like, about, you know, people.
I know, then you get episodes like Code of Honor.
Have you discovered what it was that Revan and
Angel
Malak sought in
One.
those ruins?
Yeah.
No, I didn't find anything.
This news of a Starforge is disturbing. Action is required, but we must not do so in haste.
Like, if you got your
We must
Yoda
discuss
from
recent events in
Wish.com,
light of this new information.
We should consult the Jedi archives to see if there's any mention of the Star Forge and what it might do. We must learn why Revan...
I really think I'm
Malak sought it
recycling,
out.
like, all of
Return
my
to your ship with
jokes from,
Bastila,
like,
and we will
the
summon you when
last
we are done.
time I
Oh,
played
who
this.
cares?
So, like,
Padawan,
you know. But,
you have done well
This
in
is what happens when
discovering
it's
the star
unscripted.
map
Yeah.
hidden within
He's
the
still
ancient
drunk.
ruins. But there is
That's
more
not gonna
than
change.
what
You know he's been hitting
he's
the
got
house.
that, like,
We
that
Jedi
offset
know
eye
quickly
blink
over the
thing.
secrets that will not come through
Well, that time you
mortal
blinked and... Well, there.
Council
Like,
has a mission for you.
It can happen, it just
I've
doesn't
consulted
often.
our vast archives in an effort
I'm
to
talking over
discover
these
the
people,
nature
so I
of
hope
the
you're, like,
Star
reading
Forge.
along with
But
the,
all
like,
my efforts have been in
you
vain.
know, the...
Still, the council are in agreement.
captions.
The
here.
Star Forge must be found. Revan and Malak sought it out when they began their tragic fall. The Star Forge is surely a powerful tool of the dark side.
You're a
The star
powerful
map in the
tool.
ruins showed you 4 planets, but it was incomplete. It did not show the location of the Star Forge itself. We believe there may be similar star maps on other planets.
We're
Each
basing
star map
this out
is
of
likely
a random
small
guess that
piece
we
of a
pulled out of
larger
our
puzzle.
ass.
Find the star maps on Kashyyk, Dantooine, Manan, and Korriban, and we believe they will lead you to the Star Forge.
Thanks,
Okay.
Uncle
The
Yoda.
Jedi numbers have been ravaged by this war, by defections to Malak's cause, and by Sith assassins. But we realize the importance of this mission. Yet if we send a company of Jedi Knights with you, we would surely draw the full attention of Malak and the Sith, dooming your efforts to failure.
So, I'm just gonna go it alone. That's...
Secrecy is our best defense
yeah.
against the Sith. But it would be foolish to send you on this quest without someone to aid you, young Padawan. Bastila will accompany you, for there is a powerful connection between you two.
Oh,
A
great.
connection that might be the key to unraveling the mysteries uncovered by Revan. And Juhani has also asked to accompany you. After long deliberation, we have granted her request.
Juhani nearly fell to the dark side. Perhaps her presence will serve as a reminder to you of the dangers of that path.
So you're gonna make me
So-
babysit.
So,
Thanks.
I've got the cat girl.
Of course, those who aided you on Taris will also come. They possess skills you may find useful in your quest.
Then again,
Remember,
maybe not.
secrecy
I mean, you're
and
making me
discretion
take Mission
are
Fail.
paramount
That's
to your
already
success. You will not be able to hide the fact that you are a Jedi, nor should you. But the true nature of your mission must not reach Malak's ears. You may return here at any time.
Isn't
Dantooine will be a
like
sanctuary for
Malik, like
Safe
already
haven.
obsessed with hunting
Here
down
you can find
Bastila
supplies and
specifically.
whatever advice or other aid we may give you.
You can leave whenever you wish. The sooner the better. The longer you wait, the stronger Malik becomes.
So, like,
but first,
the only
a
reason
warning.
that they're saying that they
The lure
shouldn't
of the
send
dark
a bunch of
side
people
is
with me to
difficult
protect me
resist.
is that
I fear this
it would
quest to
make
find the Star Forge
Malik
could
come
lead
after
you
me,
down an all
but
too
Malik is
familiar
already
path.
after me.
The fate of the
Like,
galaxy
specifically-
is
He destroyed a
in
whole
your
planet
hands,
to
young
get to you.
Padawan.
Mm-hmm.
And, well,
Pray
to a less,
for
well, probably to a
protection.
more
May
extent,
the Force
Bastila.
be with you.
Either way, like, you guys, you're not the best strategists in the world, are you? Let's get out of here.
Yeah, they're more cowards than anything else.
The Jedi Council is seriously skeevy in the KOTOR games. More so, it comes out more so in 2 than in 1, but definitely these guys are not.
Like, because any one of them could have
super
done
great.
what you were doing right now.
Okay, yep. Okay. How do you know? Okay, so you just randomly guessed. That's quite a language you've got. Fantastic. What are you talking about? Yep, monsters of pure evil. Tech. Yep. Fascinating. Yep, okay. Okay. Come on. Okay. I'm just gonna cut you off here. Okay. I like how you can ask him, like, a great hunt, what's that? Like, use your context clues, lady. Like, obviously it's a hunt to murderize.
Look at who we're talking to. Busty Gazongas is known for her only asset. And her only asset is her, well, Busty Gazonga.
That's fair. Okay, so we have various lightsabers.
I mean, I could imagine her.
Joe. Sorry, guys, my brother keeps trying to call me.
To talk about things that.
Yeah.
He recently played Portal 2 on his Switch, and it's like, oh my god, this is the greatest game ever. Yeah, we've had it for like a decade.
Yeah. Okay, so extra damage is good. And let's see here. On hits, stun, DC 10. 25% for 2 rounds. That's basically like on hit does nothing.
You should let him know that you'll like text him later.
I will.
Just so he doesn't think you're ghosting him.
But I am.
It's bad enough your other brother ghosts everybody.
There. We'll upgrade those 2. If I wanted to change the color of this, I could. We could go green or blue. Let's go blue. I like blue. Blue seems cool. Now, what did we have here? Ordo's repeating blaster, I think I've mentioned this before, is terrible, by the way. Like, it's just not a good gun. Zalabar's bowcaster. Assault rifle. Okay, nobody's using those, though. I need to get myself a short lightsaber so that I can modify that and go dual lightsabers. But for now, the vibro blade will work. Alright. So, finally. Yep, okay, thank you, game. Uh-huh. Yep, okay. Finally, we can actually get out of here and go into the galaxy. So, We can go to Yavin, which you may remember from the first Star Wars movie, A New Hope. We can go to Kashyyk, Dantooine, which is where we are, Manan, which is an ocean world,
Banana.
Korriban. We've been to Korriban in Jedi Academy, and Korriban looks very different in KOTOR, but like kind of similar desert, like wasteland.
Environment.
Yeah. And of course Tatooine, because obviously. We're gonna start by going to Yavin, but there's not actually anything we can do there. Yavin is not really a planet where you go to do things. Yavin is just kind of a destination that you go to
go there?
for like side stuff. You'll see what I mean.
Oh, so it's the sleazy hotel.
Actually, no.
I mean, you're doing side stuff. Where else do you do side stuff?
Bum.
Price per hour?
Lord Malak, the Star Forge is operating at 200% capacity, far beyond our expectations.
I am more interested
So it's
in the
outputting
young
twice as much as it
Jedi
can possibly
and
output.
her battle
That's cool.
meditation. Have you learned how she escaped the destruction of Taris?
She was aided by Karth Onasi, a decorated war hero of the Republic and a legendary soldier. During the Mandalore Wars, he was honored many times for his bravery.
You know this man?
Yes, Lord Malak, he served under me when I still followed the Republic. You could say I was his mentor.
Interesting. How did you acquire this information, Admiral?
An eyewitness, Lord Malak.
Dun dun dun.
Calo Nord, a bounty hunter, was there when Bastila and Karth escaped the planet. Apparently, they left him for dead.
A Jedi and a war hero. It's a wonder you survived the encounter.
I am hard to kill, Lord Malak.
Calo has agreed to help us capture the young Bastila for a very hefty fee, of course. But I assure you, he is well worth the price. His reputation as a bounty hunter is well earned.
Her companions are nothing to me, Calo. But I desire the young Jedi taken alive, if at all possible.
Lord Malak, forgive me, there is something else. May we have a private audience away from the ears of the common soldiers?
I trust you are not wasting my time, Admiral Karath.
I promise you will be very interested in what Calo has to tell you about Bastila's other companions, Lord Malak.
Meanwhile, a short distance away.
So he really wants best.
Yeah. Again, the entire point of not sending me with 1,000,000 Jedi to defend me is because he would immediately try to kill us. But he's already trying to kill us because I have Bastila with me and he's trying to get her. Like, come on. Okay, so can I...
How can I help? Then I suggest...
Can I...
Did it freak out? It freaked out.
You know how, I have a keyboard? The game doesn't...
Always detect it.
The game doesn't think that I do right now. So... 1 second. Let's see if I just save and load. There we go. Okay. Problem solved. It's an old game. It's prone to freaking the fuck out. Okay. Great. Somebody's
Lovely
been eating our crackers. Alright, let's go to the cargo hold. Okay.
Zanzibar is just crackers for crackers.
Okay. Okay, so they're somewhere on the ship.
On it. Damn!
Drop. Okay, I really do this. And this. And this. And this. Was there anything I did? No. I'm too good at looting. Okay. Alright, we gotta track this down. Running around like a chicken with its head cut off, trying to chase down this stowaway. Ha!
Kipona, Bonana Kichu. Selimo Wangakun Beefkin.
Okay.
Muchashakapaga.
Of course. Mushashakapaga.
Muchashakapaga.
Okay.
Muchashakapaga. Muchashakapaga.
Okay. Try to learn Sasha's strange language.
Tonki ba non tontek.
Okay.
Kipona, Bonana Kichu.
Okay.
Selimo Wangakun Beefkin.
Oh, hi, Anya, by the way.
Kipona.
Okay, so...
Tonki.
Okay.
Tonki ba non tontek. Kipona, Bonana.
Okay.
Kipona, Bonana Kichu.
Great. Mm-hmm.
Tonki ba no. Tong abuk shami non. Muchashakapaga.
Okay.
Tong abuk shami. Tong abuk sham. Tong abuk shami. Tong ki ban. Selimo.
Okay.
Muchashakapaga. Muchashakapaga.
Okay.
Tong abuk sh. Muchashaka. Selimo.
Okay.
Kipona, Bonana Ki. Kipona, Bonana. Tonki ba.
This cannot go on long enough
Kipona.
for me. Okay,
Kipona, Bona. Kipona. Tong abuk shami. Muchashakapaga. Selimo Wangakunbi. Tonki. Muchashakapaga.
Okay.
Tonki ba.
Okay.
Tonki. Mucho shaka ba.
Okay.
Dong abuk sha.
There. Finally. Ugh. Okay. So, we're gonna have to go back to Dantooine and drop her off. But that's okay. We'll do that later. And just because Doc is a fan, we'll take Karth. I did not mean to go down here with apparently nobody. Let's try that again. Add. And what the hell? We'll take T3. Alright, let's level you up. Only thing you're really good at is intelligence, so... Okay, that's cross. Got it. Okay. Feats. What do we got here? Improved toughness probably makes sense for him, just so that he survives a little better in combat, even though I probably won't use him in combat. Okay, and accept. Alright. And Karth. Give me your treat injury, because that's really the only thing that you're good at. And we'll start with Master Power Blast, and then we'll get your Master Rapid Shot. As promised. Okay, accept. There we go. So, this is Yavin Station. Looks a bit like Deep Space Nine. If Deep Space Nine was big on hallways.
Achua Penki, Yun Patisa, Tichuba Jiki Mulira Kun King. Achua Penki, Yun Patisa. Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Chicha, Chiwa Aita Kan Kicha, Tong Hitwama Ag Inko Tune. Tong Hitwama Ag Inko Tune. Portang Hitwama Ji Akicha Chiska, Chiska Dosoki, Kopa Bono Nakachu, Chiwi Aita Ka Chong Ichuta.
There we go, okay. Oh, cute little abomination. So, this is it. This is the whole station. Guys. Sheesh. Yeah, you can't get through either of these doors. All you've got access to is this little kind of workroom in here. Okay. None of your business, bug eyes. Like, yeah, sure don't look it. What with me wearing the Jedi robes and everything. Yeah. Exar Kun is something that happened in the history of the Star Wars universe. This is an established lore thing from before this game. Yeah, fourth moon. Sith temples, the Masasi temples, actually. Okay, yep. Okay, so you're an inventor. Okay. Blah, 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 blah. Okay. Let's see here. I guess tell us about the lizard men. Okay. Do you have anything you'd be willing to sell to me? Okay, so this is really what you want to come to Yavin for, is to see all the crap that he's got, which is good crap. A light exoskeleton. I think we have a light exoskeleton. Maybe not. Baragwin shadow armor. I think counts as having a stealth band, so you can go into stealth mode. Blaster bolt deflection +5. That's not bad. Dexterity +3. Yeah, that's kind of. Advanced biostabilizer implant gives you immunity to mind affecting and poison. And the Baragwin droid shield gives you unlimited uses. So that's cool. In fact, let me buy that right now. Not sure. No, I have not been slandering Karth in your absence, Doc, I promise. In fact, I've got him with me in the party, so. I'm just looking at the stuff for sale here to decide if there's anything else that I want to buy and can afford to buy. For right now, this is good. Come here, robot. Let's go ahead and give you that thingamabob. Why did you teleport way over there? I tell you, robots. Can't live with them, can't vaporize them.
Well, you could, but would it be cost efficient?
I mean, not really. Although I don't know if I don't think I ended up. Well, no, I did pay for T3, didn't I? She like makes you pay like a few thousand for it. All right, so got a little bit of a choice here because we're still down 2 party members, and one of them you can pick up on Kashyyk, and one of them you can pick up on Dantooine. And it doesn't really make any difference which one of those we go to. I'm going to go to Dantooine right now to drop off this stowaway. But if you guys want to vote on which one of those locations you'd like to see, and we'll go to there. Zoom. Oh boy. This happens from time to time. Random attack by Sith fighters in the middle of nowhere.
Yeah, because they know you got past a little bit.
It doesn't make any sense why they'd be here either. Okay,
seriously, just shoot bastards where they have a parallel.
I should. Now, notably, the combats, the random combats you encounter are easier than the first time one on Terrace. Come on. There you are. There. That's the only minigame that you're actually forced to partake in after you leave Terrace, because they will randomly assault you. You can do the swoop racing minigame, but you're not required to, ever. Or at least not after winning the swoop race on Terrace, that is. And Kashyyk, you're never required to do, or Kashyyk, or however you pronounce it. Okay. Let's get out of here. We'll take Juani and, sure, Candace. Okay, speak to
How
Juani.
may I be of assistance to you, Padawan? What is it you would like to speak to me about? How I came to be a Jedi? I am sure you would not find it very interesting. Are you sure you would like to hear?
No.
Well, it goes back a number of years. Back on my homeworld, we did not see Jedi very often, especially where I lived. It was not the homeworld of the KOTOR that I lived on. My parents had long fled from that place, and perhaps that is a story for another time. Rather, it was a human hive world that I was raised on, the hind end of space, a pit of a world, to be sure, where Jedi rarely tread, but we had heard of them. Well, everyone had, so that is not to be unexpected. Champions of truth, defenders of justice, heroes of the Republic. It was very easy for a child to be enthralled by their image, their mystique. Maybe I was one of those children.
Okay. Did you meet a Jedi?
Yes, I did. When I saw a Jedi for the first time, they lived up to everything my imagination had created them to be. I was old, and maybe a little enamored.
Ooh la la. He's getting steamy in
quite
here.
striking, especially the tales of their leader. From that moment on, I knew that I would have to try to become a Jedi. To lift myself out of the rut I had been living in for years, and to make a real difference as the Jedi wore. The foolish delusions of a child. But this child made it happen. As soon as I was able, I left my world and went in search of them. I found them and was accepted. I had been living my dream on Dantooine for several years before you came, although perhaps I was not entirely ready for it, or not completely suited to the task. Otherwise, I would not have fallen. But thanks to you, I have been redeemed. Perhaps I may yet live to see that dream of mine come true. Come, there is much we should do. Let us not waste time talking. Action is what is needed.
So you're telling me we can easily trick Malik back by just bending him over our knee and giving him a good spanking?
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay. And
Maybe that's why he wants Basilisk.
Probably. No reason not to get her focused in lightsabers as early as possible. No reason not to give her cure as quickly as possible, because she's not going to be much help for, we'll give her an extra point of strength. It'll increase her damage output a little bit. Lost track of what I was saying. She's not big on powers. She's not going to be super useful for these. And she does have slow, which is a dark side power, which is suboptimal for reasons that I will explain later. But let's see here. Yeah, you can take force shield. But she is good at saber fighting. She is a Jedi Guardian, which is the combat-focused Jedi subtype. Yeah, night speed. She's also way behind in levels, so this is taking a bit. Don't worry. Let's see here. Stasis is not bad, but I think I'm going to go with Force Whirlwind. Mostly because that can be used against droids as well. No, you don't need improved Power Blast. You can use the Strength Amplifier, though. That'll, again, give you a little bit more damage. And let's see here. Reflex +2, that's not terrible. Yeah. Fortitude +3. Yeah, let's go with the Reflex one. And for now, that'll be good for her. Okay. Where was I going? This guy. Yeah, we've talked before. Uh-huh. Great. So, yep. Go ahead. I see that Busty Gazangas was correct. Oh.
Dong abuk shamin. Dong ki ba non silima wanga kunbi.
Tong haitwam jiji jumplumpa.
Yay. Now, get out of my office. Okay. So we've had no votes, or rather 2 neutral votes on what our next destination should be, Dantooine or Kashyyk. Do you have a preference, Miss Nick?
Oh, let's go see some Wookiees.
Wookiees, okay. Let's go to Kashyyk.
Because their speech is just amazing. It's not like the fan belt in your vacuum cleaner is going.
Fan belt in my vacuum cleaner is going, so joke's on them, I guess. Pew! So, this planet is super progressive. You guys are going to love it. It's definitely not going to be cringe-inducing at all. There are no real-world issues being discussed. The Force dreams are going to be a running theme. But here we are on Kashyyk, however you want to pronounce it. I think it's Kashyyk, but this is a planet that we had only seen at the point this game was released. We had only seen this in one canon Star Wars movie, live action, that is, and that was the holiday special. Which, if you've seen it, my condolences.
The Force is strong with us both. Kashyyk is a lush but simple and undeveloped world. I would not
You're a simple and undeveloped
the alien
world.
technology of a star map here. The Wookies of Kashyyk make their home high among the Rosho branches. Only their bravest warriors dare to descend into the forbidding depths of the forest. If the star map is located far beneath us on the planet's surface, as our vision seems to suggest, it's unlikely the Wookiees even know of its existence. No doubt things will become more clear once we discover the star map's location.
Okay.
Aslo's coming off a little racist here.
I mean, it's not her fault.
This is a simple place with simple people.
She is a little
wow.
racist.
Space racist.
We're gonna go with Zalabar and Mission to start with, for reasons that will become very obvious. Okay.
The race that is completely pacifist. Right.
Yes, I like authorities, but docking fee? Why do I need to pay that? Yeah, I don't need a transit. Yeah, throwing shade at the Wookiees already. Okay. Let's level these guys up because I haven't used them in a while. Pretty much just those. Yeah, the Ithorian language in this game isn't as bad as, say, the Hutt language that, like, the green people speak. I forget their name. Twi'lek. Alright. Mission, you can take all those. Great. More sneak attack, which is useless for you because you'll never get a sneak attack. I've talked about this before, but like, because of the way that sneak attacks work in this game, Mission basically can never get it. Might as well take Master Dueling. Which just makes the scout or the scoundrel class just bad right from the start. Yes, I know. Okay.
On it. Done.
Look, just because I'm not supposed to have this stuff gained doesn't mean that I'm not going to get it. Alright, anything else around here that I should steal? Photo me do. No, I'm not. I'm not playing Faza. Mostly because I'm not very good at it, and I already played Kashyyk a little bit, so. Okay. So yeah, Wookiees have claws, but they're not allowed to use them. That's actually something that was introduced in, if you can believe it, the West End Games D6 Star Wars role-playing game. That's where Wookiees having claws came from. I believe.
Something I can get
It
for
might
you?
be in
Kindly
like the
direct your
radio
inquiries to me.
broadcast.
Martin is merely an indebted employee. His opinions don't amount to much. So, new spaces have come to Wild Kashyyk. Please, look well upon the wares of Eli Gand. I live to serve your needs.
Just be sure to pay cash. The interest on his loans will drain you like a diluvian fatworm on a hut's backside.
First off, hearts are all backside. Secondly, I don't much like the comparison. No need to get personal. It's just business. Poor
You're just
fellow.
business.
He's been waiting for his friends to return with my money for a standard month now. But you don't need to hear this. What can I get you?
Yeah, let's see.
Of course. You're in a hurry.
Okay. So, reinforced fiber armor. Not terrible, but not really something we need. Gemma Hogra's battle armor, which is decent enough, but it's not upgradable. So, I mean, defense bonus of 11 is honestly pretty good. Let's see, immunity, critical hits, and a bunch of other stuff. This is actually pretty decent. Might invest in that. I think we've got a bunch of neural bands already. The strength gauntlets. A bunch of energy shields. 100% immunity to electrical. If we ran into electrical damage that often, that would be really cool. But we don't. Stealth +2, meh. Reflex +2, fortitude +2, stealth field generator, we already know what that does. Dex +3. The problem is that it's implant level 3, so the only person that's remotely going to be able to use it is, without investing heavily in feats, is Zalabar. And Zalabar doesn't really need the dexterity so much as the strength. So most of this stuff is useless. I will buy this thing, but that's it for right now. But he's got a little plot thing going with him. We'll revisit that later. This is where the Ithorian guy was leading us. Come on. Yeah. Give me all that stuff. Give me all this stuff. I want. Gimme. I need. And that is a Wookiee in a cage, because they sell them as property. Let's talk to this guy about Wow. Wow, dude. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Okay. So yeah, the leader of the Wookiees is selling his own people into slavery for weapons. So that's cool. And they treat all the Wookiees as like.
Hold here, Spacer. Zerka Corporation doesn't recommend traveling in Wild Adian. Katarn attacks are especially bad right now. Wookiee hunters usually keep numbers down, but I think they leave certain areas infested, just hoping a Zerka guard will get killed. I won't stop you, but you leave this area at your own risk. We're here to protect the company, not you.
I like how I told him that I paid the landing fee, but I actually didn't. I mind-controlled a guy so that I didn't have to, in fact. I don't understand the physiology of these things. Their anatomy seems questionable. Mission. Okay, we got nothing great. And the turrets are clearly active, but didn't bother shooting at the things, so that's cool too. Okay.
Wow, this is gonna look really bad on my record. This isn't good. I can't afford this. You think I can? Do you know what they get for a healthy one of those things?
We'll work it out later. We've got company. What do you want, Spacer? I'm Patrol Captain Deno, and you're interrupting Zerka Corporation business.
I'm Busty Gazongas.
This Wookiee slave got a little rebellious.
Perhaps you've heard of these.
Careful now. That growl sounded pretty threatening. Keep your slave on its leash or we'll have another accident.
Just shut up, you trigger-happy idiot. Of course they don't. Why would you ask me that? Doing some sort of snap inspection? You're trying to get me to admit to incompetence, aren't you? Not going to happen. I stand by my patrol. This Wookiee got out of hand and had to be put down. We'll find another easy enough. Is that a joke? Who do you think you are? You make some sense. I wonder what you know about what might happen here. I think we should petition for a transfer. The corporation will survive a fight here, but us frontline guards won't.
If you say so, Captain.
Yes, I say so. Move out. This place just isn't worth the trouble.
There. Hey, how come they can walk through the mines and I can't? Excuse me, I'm gonna steal this for sale fodder later. Okay. And let's run back to this thing here. Oh, I don't have a lot of repair parts. Alright. Never mind. We'll deal with things here on our own. Yep, I know, Michael. Okay, stop. I didn't actually mean to do stasis, but whatever. Mission, I noticed that you're actually standing away and shooting at things, and I would just like to congratulate you on being officially the smartest gun-using character we have. Everybody else is like, oh no, a firefight, jogging up to them so that they can shoot them at point blank. Whoa, what the hell? Cameraman, jeez. Don't worry guys, I'll be right along there in just a second. Seriously, if anybody can make sense of this thing, it's like it's like if it from the Addams Family, like or Thing from the Addams Family rather, was an entire species of monsters.
It's like something you'd make this for.
No, it's not nearly fucked up enough to be something I would make this for.
That's why I said it was like something. That is something.
Okay.
You make some nice horrifying monstrosities.
I do. We're gonna go down the other way in a bit, but first I want to take care of everything that's down this way. Mission, I would like to take back the phrase that I gave you just like 2 seconds ago.
Retreating.
On it. Damn.
Oh, my skill is too low.
On it. Damn.
What about you, Mission? You're better at this sort of thing.
Gotcha. Darn it.
No.
I'm here.
Well. Let's see. Yeah, I've got plenty of spikes to do this. Lots of junk. Well, not really junk. It's just that I don't tend to use a lot of grenades and stuff. So.
Sail fodder?
Yeah. Oh, here comes some Dark Jedi.
Lord Malak was most displeased when he learned you had escaped Taris alive. He has promised a great reward to whoever destroys you.
I mean, that's fair. I think I would be worth a great reward. It's a bit unfortunate that going into this... Poison will wear off. Yeah. Okay, yellow crystal, double-bladed lightsaber, a short lightsaber. Now that's what I've been waiting for. There we go. Okay.
Now you're fancy?
Not quite yet. I gotta upgrade it. Otherwise, like, this vibroblade is actually going to do it much, much, much better. Let's go talk to Mr. Wookiee Guard. Yes, take me to your leader. Alright, so... honestly, we're going to plug in Bastila just because she's more useful in general, because she's a Force user.
Do you think Wookiees ever experience male pattern baldness?
Over the entire body, Jesus. Yep. Things are different. Gotcha.
Now I'm just imagining one that has a Picard-style haircut, but the rest of it's still furry. What is point to anyone who can draw that?
Okay. Yep, okay. Yep.
Don't worry, buddy. We'll get you out of here. You can count on us.
Okay. So this is the Wookiee village. Closely resembles the Ewok village. Fun fact, the entire, like, Ewok thing in Endor, like, the original plan was that it was actually going to be Kashyyk and, Kashyyk, whatever. And, they were going to have Wookiees instead of Ewoks. But they decided that it was more marketable for, like, children's toys and stuff.
Hey, Bastila, you ever use the Force just for fun? You know, a little jolt of the Force to trip up some jerk who's ticking you off?
I would never use the Force for such petty and trivial revenge. The mere thought of it's preposterous.
Yeah, you say that now.
There's gotta be times when you thought about it. Don't be so stuck up. You can tell me.
I am not stuck up.
You're definitely stuck up.
Years of training to give me the wisdom and understanding to see how childish such an act would be.
Childish? Is that a crack about my age? You ain't much older than me, Miss High and Mighty. Just 'cause you're some Jedi doesn't mean you can be a prissy little... What the... Hey, that wasn't funny.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Mission. Come now, we have to get going. Please, do try to be less clumsy in the future.
You two sure are a couple of somethings. Ah, yes, Warwill's home.
It isn't an easy language to learn, what with all the growls and howls. Big Z told me the whole point was to make it difficult for outsiders to understand.
Okay. Yep, gotcha. Okay. Great. Okay, so Burger is missing, and we should find him. A long sword. That's definitely a useful part of our inventory and not sale fodder. Like, at this point, I've got so many vibroblades and lightsabers and other shit that, like, there's literally no point to me using a longsword at this point in the game. And this is literally the first planet I've been to since I was given the ability to travel to planets, unless you count Yavin, which isn't even really a planet. Yep, I'll just steal from you. That's cool. Okay. More about Growler fans. That's probably what his name is. Okay. Where am I going now? This way. There's nothing here. Man, this reminds me of that time in the holiday special where, like, Grandpa Itchy just sat down and... Did I already read this? Just sat down and totally put on porn on his 3D viewfinder majigger and just sat there. Okay, mission.
Huh? Oh, sorry. I was thinking about Terrace. I still can't believe it's gone. I mean, I grew up there and now it's just gone. I don't really think there's anything you can say. I just have to find some way to deal with it, I guess. It'll take some time. Look, I'm not saying I can't go on or anything like that. It's a shock, you know? I mean, I knew the Sith were evil and all, but the reality of it kind of slaps you in the face. But
yeah, they're kind of cartoonishly evil if you think about
it. The more time I spend dwelling on Terrace, the more chance some other planet will get wiped out. I guess that's what it comes down to. So don't worry about me. I'll be okay. And if you need my help against Malik or the Sith, I'll be there for you.
Great. Who is not evil, Doc Medic? That's fair. For all the shit I give him, Karth is actually, like...
He's competent as a fighter.
Yeah. I wish that he was statted a little better. Of course, there's very little reason to use any non-Jedi ever in these games, so... Oh boy, more bugs.
There. You shall fall.
Yay. Truly a harrowing victory. He does become an admiral in like the second game, I think.
We give a lot of the characters shit in this game.
Well,
some of it is deserved, but I think it's just down to the writing for me.
I definitely much prefer the writing in KOTOR 2.
It just feels like a tighter. I get what they were trying to do. It's just like they fun sort of thing. That and the romance, like, I'm sorry, no. Like,
Perhaps
you're not around these people long enough to develop a romance with anybody. Like, how long are you traveling together? Like a few months. Nobody falls in love that fast.
Perhaps no surprise then to know that the second game was developed by Obsidian, with BioWare acting as a producer, publisher. Much like how Fallout New Vegas was developed by Obsidian with Bethesda looking over their shoulders.
There are just some groups that can't write good romance. And I can understand Battlefield camaraderie. I cannot understand Battlefield romance, and BioWare does it all the time, and it's so annoying. Oh, you're in love with this person. You've only been traveling together under the heat of battle for a few months, but he's your best friend, and you're gonna, like, make whoopie pies with him. No.
Aren't whoopie pies those, like, things that are, like, all marshmallow fluff?
Would you prefer a different euphemism for bumping uglies? Knocking boots. The horizontal mambo.
Okay.
Feel free to come up with some of your own.
Pines Warrior. Okay. Okay, yep. Okay. You can ask all these people about the star map, but unsurprisingly, none of them know about the ancient lost technology buried under their planet. Even though, you know, it's not actually hidden that well. Alright, this is the guy who will take us down to the next level. Before we go down there, I just want to... Okay, so that's actually... Okay.